Whoa there. Hi, everyone. This portal is open only for those current practitioners of light and love while I get this situated. All others want to be present for the multiverse and the many changes that are due to occur. So, angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, and that of my viewers. Okay. Yeah, so, all you foul energies, you just stay away. Just do your inner work, and when you're ready to play the heart chakra game of life, you can come on back, okay? Yeah, ready to be our allies, Okay, today we're using the Ostara Tarot because that is what's here today. While I look for my lip balm thing, I don't think it's here. Oh, just kidding. It's okay. Yeah, so what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, okay, so it's now 1:13, and, okay, I think that's good. It's good. Okay. So, I'm gonna do an X project one today for the moment before I get on with my stuff. I got some milk tea, or like some Thai tea, from a milk tea place, and I didn't realize that you could select, shots in it to customize it. So, I was like, okay, so I don't know what they normally have in here because this is the first time that I noticed it. And I decided I'm like, oh, it's probably going to be, they're probably basing it off of the maximum. So here I go choosing the maximum, not realizing, because, like Starbucks charges, per extra shot or something like that. So I'm like, okay, let's see how it is. Never noticed it. Let's go with it. And what do I decide? I decide on 6 espresso shots in my Thai tea, which is like a medium. And I'm like, is that safe? It certainly changes the taste, and I don't feel like I'm bouncing off the walls, so that may be a good thing. It took me a while to feel myself out of bed because I just wanted to be in the vibes of I just wanted to be like that. I just wanted to have some quiet time to myself and chill out. Celibacy is hard. Oh, whoops, what is this? Oh, King of Pentacles in reverse. Why does this dude keep popping up? What's on the bottom? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so maybe it's just me and I need to, I feel conflicted. I'm being truthful, okay? So, I need to, work on, excuse me, but before that happens, I need to, get my stuff in order. Just because I got this major thing accomplished yesterday doesn't mean that, oh my gosh, the dues, I was like, oh, I was only prepared to pay, X amount of thousands of dollars. And then, they did a follow-up, I was going to go ahead and just, reorient and, just pay that today. But then I got a notice, a follow-up from them before I could reach out, and it's double that. So I'm hoping that's a fucking typo, that somebody's just, speeding through, motoring on through their day, and it's not double right now, because, there hasn't even, it's crazy. So, anyway, well, we'll see, Spirit's gonna get me through it, and it's gonna be a-okay. That's all signs point to the okay button. Actually, it's better than okay. If I'm able to get some tea, it's gonna be okay. Anyway, yeah, I've I have some things that I need to do. And I realized, I can't escape, like, all the, like, bad juju stuff, So I just gotta mediate. I'm gonna be my own best liaison. And if anybody could do it, that's me. I'm gonna do it. I'm a great communicator. Yeah. So, okay, so the X project. We're here. Okay, yeah. Oh, let's go ahead and invite my besties from the beyond that also work in light and love. Hello. Hello, how are you doing today? Cosmic families of the like. Ascended masters of the like. Elementals of the like. I like this shimmery kind of, natural filter. Beautiful. So I'm gonna do some stuffs today. I'm going to mediate my day with some, frilly items that will ground me. And I shall create. It's part of my calling. What is this? Page of Swords in reverse? Who's spying on me? Who the fuck is gossiping? Just kidding. They're like this before and after they came into contact with me. I just gave them juicier things to talk about. So they feel like más important. See? That's what they're doing. And Nine of Swords, they're kept up. They're doing their homework. Because you know what? Things just got juicier. So, they're so tempted. But like Spirit says, the best thing you can do is, just mind your own business and do things for yourself, because you know what you're doing? The universe is going to, the multiverse is going to applaud you. They're going to give you a standing ovation. They're going to even do like this, the wave in a stadium. They're going to do the wave in stadium seating for you, Tina. It's going to be like Coliseum style, for real. That's what's going to happen when you set a good example, because you know what, you're going to rub off on those people, and and it gives them the opportunity to just do better, because they see another angle, another light at things, and as a fallback, they have no excuse. They've been given so many tries, Instead of being the straw that broke the camel's back, I am the one that, what is it? It's the inverse to that. It's that last leg of hope, But what was going on in my head, what I'm supposed to say is, instead of being the straw that broke the camel's back, I've heard somebody say, I don't know who said it, I have to think about this for a sec, that I'm the one that put it there. But I think it's the divine saying that, like, I'm challenging them to see what's really broken, what really needs fixing. So they decided to be a little comedic. And they said, instead of, it being the straw that broke the camel's back, I am the one that put it there. I just didn't know if that was for real, but now I just have to go with the flow. So what wanted to pop its way up? The Nine of Wands in reverse. So this goes for both parties, especially the ones that are like on the outskirts, like spying. So lower your guard, chill the fuck out, okay? I feel like I'm being judged and being projected. People are projecting on me that I'm the one that needs to, like, chill. But let me tell you, my dear up-and-coming friend, they're saying you need to chill out. Okay, so what is the reading that we're supposed to do today? Oh, yes, okay. So, I'd like to applaud this reader. I forget who it is right now, because there's a lot of things, there's a lot of content going on, And, so, it's a she, and she did the reading, like, maybe, like, within the past 3 or 4 days. And it's, why do others want to reconcile with you? You know? There's nothing wrong with that. It's one of the sacraments within Catholicism. Right? Reconciliation. I mean, in later years, I guess that would be like the prodigal son. Oh, shoot. What just fell? Well, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You know, when I said like, wella, tell me more. You know, that, Grease, that's what was coming up. And then that's what, we had the Lovers originally, and then this, somebody wants to make their way and nuzzle. Yeah. That's what they want to do. And it's the fall season. Do you see this fall coming into winter? Oh, shoot. Right there. Acorns. Or was it? Yeah, acorns. As teacups. And, you know, do you see that? Okay. Alright. So, this is a good sign because, like, Spirit would not allow for this. Have to sneeze. Oh, gosh. If there were no alignment on the inner plane. So it looks like we're doing some really good improvements on our development. You know, if we're looking at, like, our constructs, we're laying down the foundation, not just the pipe. Spirit says the pipe comes in next. That's funny. It is hilarious. We departed on judgment in reverse. It's coming. That's hilarious. I thought I was going to be waiting for a while. Okay, maybe this is just like a premonition that's going on here. Ooh, 7 of Cups, the Star, and the Ace of Swords. Can you believe that? Spirit's saying, like, we slay. Our dreams shall come true. For real. Like, the options, like, this is leading the way. Like, coming through. And, you know, chin up. For reals. Then next comes the Star. You know, remember that bird diving, you know, in the O cards, I think yesterday or the day before, diving down, like, being a visionary means, you know, breaking out of the mold of what that looks like to people, how others define it. I mean, that's, you know, very obvious. So even though this looks contrary to the flow of this moving forward, oh my gosh, do you see that? Those drinks, that tray, is her cape. Do you see that? It's an extension of her cape. So even though, like, she's moving that way, and it looks like we're going separate, we're going, this is, do you see that? Holy smokes! You know? And that's the sort of truth. She's slaying, literally slaying. That star is born from, like, darkness, you know? There's nothing left to decay here. It's completely, like, become fertilized into the ground. That's how long it's been in there. That's sad. Shoot. It's okay. But look, you know, a star is born from, what is it? I forget, like, science behind it, but, that's excellent. I love it. I've never gotten such a combo. Look at this trio. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay, so why do people want to, reconcile with us? Because, like, without a doubt, beyond a doubt, like, we're just killing it. you know? Like, you want to be on someone's side that isn't just a winner. Like, if you're looking at it on a shallow level, of course, you want to be on the winning team. But, like, you want to be with the one, like, around the one. Around positive influences that make it happen. You know? We want to be, you know, part of that victory. Not just because we got the participation award or the participation points by showing up, but by, like, you know, being included in the opportunity to learn and grow together, to have the right influences, to acknowledge that, like, they're acknowledging us. Like, I may not, like, I may have, like, shit that's due, and, like, you know, it may not look good on paper at the moment, but, you know, like, having shit on paper will only carry you so far. You know what I mean? If you're looking at paper dolls, you know, there's, it's just, like, so one-dimensional, you know? Like, and it's fun for a little bit, but when you want to carry the magic further, bring something to life, you want something with, like, articulation points, you know? You want something with greater context and tangibility. You want something that emulates more of who you are. So, you know, we're looking at that now. When it comes to our surroundings, we're able to see the comparison of our old world and our new, you know, the new examples. So that's excellent. I love it. I just love it. This is excellent. And you know what? You know how exciting this is? Because, like, the way you position this, it's like, this is, hold on. Oh, do you see that? That's the head of this. I thought it was, like, the solar plexus chakra area, you know, root chakra. But it's, you know, that's the head. Oh my gosh. It's not just that we're visionaries. We're taking lead. Like, Spirit, I'm here by myself, like, in full capacity. And Spirit is saying, like, this is for me. This is for me. A star is born. That's excellent. I like that. Cool. And this is strength and justice put together, because we have, you know, numerology, 7 plus 1 equals 8. 8 in the major arcana is, gosh. 8 in the major arcana is strength or justice, transitionally speaking, but more so strength than anything. Give me a second so I can look here. 16, 17. So 17 is the star. Okay, I had to look because I couldn't remember it. Like, in my head it was 17 for the major arcana on the star, but I couldn't, like, I don't know why. Like, I usually draw a blank or drop some confusion, but 17 rang in my head and I just had to verify it. And it's for sure the star. It comes after the tower moment. Oh, see, it's excellent. I love it. And 17 in numerology, boiled down, is 8. So we have 8 appearing twice. So this is master number 88, hidden right here. I forget what that's supposed to be about, but I will write it down based on the King's Book of Numerology. I don't think the author has an account, you know, like, you know, pretty old school when it comes to, you know, devotion to, you know, extracurricular electronic plug-in time, you know. Yeah, master number 88 here. Okay, so that's excellent. Thank you, Ascended Master. Thank you, Divine. Okay, give me a second. Delicious. I love espresso times 6. Okay. I'm going to tell my older son this, and he's going to be like, oh my Hooray, hooray. Do you remember that old oldie song? Hooray, or is it? I don't even remember all of the lyrics. What is it? Hooray for Hazel, she put me down. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. Why are you going to, like, praise someone for putting you down? So maybe I got the lyrics incorrect, or maybe the tone, like the context, like just that snippet throws everything off key. But maybe that means something. Okay. So why do others want to reconcile with us? This is excellent. I love it. And this has a mouse spirit totem. Do you see that on the top on the hilt? Gotta look that up, you know. You might already vibe with it, so it might just be confirmation for you. This one, it's a show itself. It's the Ace of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Lover's card again. What's going on? It is telling me that, oh shoot. Do you know what this means? Okay. Like minds think alike, as well as hearts. I think there are some studies that show, this is kind of like, I faintly remember that hearts also have a brain, like its own ecosystem. It has its like own like neuropath, you know, connections, you know, intelligent connections. The heart does. I mean, it's like keeps us going. It's our core regulator. So, of course, it's going to have a brain, you know, in its own, how do you say it? Way of reaching, local equilibrium. You know what I mean? Like it's a backup, there's a backup generator when it comes to, a cognitive, like, dynamic within the system, is what I'm told. So, both are lit for reals. Oh my gosh. Do you know how beautiful this is? Because the Devil card, remember how there were lanterns, where, you know, people were trapped? They're free. They're both free. I love it. They're free from their, like, whatever, like, encases them, whatever holds them. And it's also showing us, like, the Four of Wands here. A jump from the 3 to the 4 of Wands when it comes to the lanterns, the houses, the structures. So, oh my gosh, you know what song is coming? And like we built this city, we built this city on rock and roll, or something like that. You know, considering that those are homes, but there's candles outside, you know, as well. And, you know, what's lit. But when we're looking at structure, foundations, there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's a smaller one here, but there's no, like, lighting in there. So we're jumping from the 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands here. So this is, like, why are all these songs coming in this? Okay, you know that song? Hey, hey, Paula, I want to marry you too. Something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Somebody's in, like, this romantic vibe for eels. Okay. Yeah, that's... I haven't heard that song in the longest time. Anyway, if somebody wants to own it and lay down the pipe. No, but honestly, like, it's a show of ownership. Like, will you take my rose? You know? That's what it looks like. It's like, oh my gosh, there's another mouse spirit totem. Oh, for real. So the person that, you know, put down that sword that slayed it, that's me. Oh my gosh, what? What? Anyway, someone of the same mind wants to be able to offer what they own and the like a lifetime of adventure. That's what it looks like. Adventure also implies creativity. Like massive amounts of creativity and passion. That our lives will be forever lit, whether that be indoors or outdoors. Independently, as these would depict, or, together. So there's a lot of flexibility here, a lot of freedom, but as well as, focus, like heightened, a hyper view focus on each other. Okay, so I don't know if this is like legit or not, because I don't know who this is. But apparently, like, somebody caught the feels and the vibe. And yeah. Oh my gosh. They might be like tribal or like, ritualistic when it comes to like, I don't know, druids, something where, do you see that? There's like smoke rising. It looks like somebody like smudging, right? And then like, this is like, something that's shaken, and there's something there. Oh my gosh, there's a full moon in the background. They definitely do stuff. I mean, like we do, I do stuff, I do stuff as I'm called to. So these people, this person anyway, is, tired of being in lack mindset, There's the 4 pentacles there, the 5th one there, representing, their lack mindset, like, ta-da! I'm ready, I already ate humble pie, and I'm, like, so tired of living in lack mindset, so there's an offering. And then the 6th pentacle is right up there, like a sun, kind of depicted there. And, so that's like, giving back. Yeah. Like, this is, oh my gosh, just a comeback. Oh, who is this? Okay. Let's read on. Four, 5, 6. 456 is the number or code for that one. Okay. So 56. Okay, that would be 11 for numerology, or 2. Oh my gosh, seriously, this person does do magic. Like, they do manifesting work, kind of like some kind of number alchemy. Like, they do something. I know they do. You might also have a hint for, like, who that is in your life and suspect the same. Okay, anything else? Okay, so why do others want to reconcile with us? Obviously, there's more than one character, I think the first bunch, like the first row, like the first few, rows of seating in our lives, that depicts, like, a generalization of people, like, acknowledging, how far we've come and where we're at, more so. That it naturally magnetizes people, like draws in a crowd. And so, people don't just feel sorry, but, they become sorry. Like, they are, more apologetic, like more, when it comes to, growing, okay, how do I say it? When you're a light worker, you don't, the best ones are like, the ones that are within a higher learning, phase, they do not, discriminate the growth of others. You see? Yeah, I just heard a little light, beep in the outskirts. There's, so it's like, you're just happy that people are, picking up on that and that we're able to be a resource, that we're able to use our gifts to create a better impact, however slight it may seem. The deeper impact is that we're laying those seeds, those foundations for future generations. So it's like these become gems, like, eras from now. If you think about it, the layering, and you look at like the Grand Canyon or what lays beneath the surface, we're laying like the good-ish, So okay. And then what's like kind of hidden in the background is like this emergence of that, So this is fantastic because we're doing the work with spirit. And okay, so why do others want to reconcile with us? So this symbiotic relationship of, coming to terms with like forgiveness and wanting to reconcile, like you naturally bring that out in others when you're surrounded by that. So like it also rubs off on you, like, okay. I didn't quite fall. Oh, the High Priestess in reverse. It landed between the seatbelt thing and so it just clipped on the way down. It's being able to sense all of this even from the underworld, and like still hold the heart chakra and show it. Keep it protected, but like it's not wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's being like more controlled and focused. Like the magic that we have, the energetic channels that we have are within our hands, and to be able to hold the heart chakra and amplify that, amazing. This is a Renaissance form. So it's definitely paving way for a new era, for sure. For sure. Okay. Where everyone can participate and engage and, create greater impact. So what showed itself here? It is the Six of Cups in reverse. It's the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I think this is in the becoming. I think the gathering is still kind of like within the underworld, but that's like, Spirit says that we even do our part by like showing people, like, taking the horse to the water and showing them where it's at, to be able to be that active concierge where you get up out of your seat, out of your throne, and you show people around through orientation. And, just get them, like, more familiar, and it gets them one step closer to engagement, and, that's wonderful. Like, the universe appreciates that. Is there anything else? Why do others want to reconcile with us? Because they realize, by sheer contrast, like, because you've already also like engaged with them, that you understand part of their world, and that like you've not just retaliated against, certain similar conditions that they also personally and privately, retaliate against too. But like it's the common shared ground of the underworld, and being able to understand like where they come from, how they derived, a lot of their gestures from trying to acclimate in that kind of environment, and knowing that there's hope for, like, I'm a living example. We're living examples of, like, how to just kind of step away from the situation and know that there are better ways of truly acclimating to environment. Like, you don't have to just adapt to the conditions. Yeah. That acclimating has a direct directly positive reciprocation. Like you welcome this new phase. Okay. So it's like, so they understand also it's like bringing about a different level of awareness to where they are versus where they can envision themselves to be, and how to get there legitimately. And it's just bringing a sense of self-empowerment. So naturally, when people show you not just the ropes, but like also how to like pull them in, like those energetic cords, to something better, of course they're going to be thankful. Like, how could you not? Yeah, King of Wands right there. And just like, just happy as can be. Like, I understand that there is like a lot of selfish people out there, right? But at the same time, like, when you're in a different phase of life where you attain things legitimately, like, there's I don't know, things kind of just balance out and click into place, like even the mindset, or especially the mindset. So, that, like, this natural gravitational pull of gratitude just comes along with the territory. Like, it's so good. You want to be able to share the secrets with others, because like, how it was for you, and like how incredible the turnaround is. So that's why people want to others want to reconcile with us. Is there anything else before we like close out this reading? It's the Five of Cups in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. This is excellent. Facing each other on the top. This is no secret. So people are really just tired of like being set in their ways, whether it be like mourning and like being like sad in grief, or like displaced by current reality, the snapshots of it, the archive of it, like the historic view of like just people who others that don't know how to play nicely, people who are just like exclusive within their, how do I say it? Just kind of like being amongst snobs and like brats and just, just this dark, heavy energy. So people are ready to let go of that. Like, they are so done with it. I mean, like, seriously, whether you're clocking in or clocking out, that vibe is still there. So it's like, how can you really enjoy yourself when you work so hard? Can you really play hard? Like, it's it gets old. It does. Like, so others are ready to let go of that. We see the masculine and the feminine form. The masculine does not want to show their face, and then the female cares not to like even engage in eye contact. So I know what both, realms are like when, I see them face to face. I've told you about that before, and on multiple occasions. So it's, people are ready to be seen for real. Like, the desire is there. The longing is there. And so, like, when people see that characters like ourselves are piled on, and like the dirt is piled on us, like this morning I saw this clip of like Kill Bill where came up on my feed where Black Mamba is buried alive, and it's that scene. So it's kind of like when people place dirt on you, and then like on Instagram, on one of the stories, or like the reels, they were saying something about like piling dirt, and you know, they got pissed because, like, I'd be mad too, if, you know, they piled dirt on me, and then flowers grew. I'd be mad too, you know, if I were, you know, something like that. So it was just really weird how all of that came together, because I didn't search for anything. It just came on plate. So, you know, others are already, like, wanting to be plated with that same energy of, like, the easy comebacks, like the kickbacks from the universe, from like, legit investments. And so, you know, they're coming around the bend, and they're like, hey, I just kind of, like, want to take another look, like a U-turn, like, it's open house, like, can we just, like, check that out for a second, you know, and when you, like, go house shopping and just look at open houses, or you know, visit open house events, it just kind of sparks your interest on the whole visionary factor within each other. You know, the engaging in the concept of being able to dream for something, like, just expand, you know, and yeah. So it's like that new leather smell or something like that, new car smell, where, you know, you just catch, like, a whiff of, you know, the difference, the contrast. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. Okay. What a great topic. So I'm curious what the other readers said, but, you know, then let's maybe for another day, if I'm given the okay to, you know, look at other people's readings. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? This is great, you know, and I get the vibe that if I did this reading, like, I don't know, a year ago, or like 5 days ago, or whatever, or even just yesterday, that I wouldn't have had the same context, like the same delivery, as like the same combinations and, like, degree of answers as, you know, here in the now. And that's where, like, the magic comes through as far as following your intuition, our intuition. All right, is there anything else? I'm going to close out this reading right after this card. Okay. Three of Swords. It had a hard time, but it went back in the deck. It did. And I think it went, like, right here. A Queen of Cups. So it's being able to digest the material for what it's worth. Because right behind the Queen is the Tower. You know, it's being able to digest, like, while in bookends of looking at heartbreak for what it is, like what it serves as, and then like leaving behind the Tower energy. So it's like we're surrounded by, you know, chaos, and on the inner and the outer plane, so it's inescapable, and all that we can do is really connect with how that relates to you know, the flow, the it's collective vibes, for real, like comprehensive view of what we've gone through, and like just moving forward, what that means, being practical with the information that we, like, the lessons learned, and kind of adding those droplets into this sea, you know. What do we say about the crab spirit totem? Like, it was in that one where it's like the Fool on the Hill, almost like the journeying to the top. It was in the Rorschach with color.